From right field on the south side of Chicago, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill here today, Eric Fetty. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Got him. And there's two away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Two down, nobody on. On the ground.
Nope. Foul ball.
And foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. On the ground to first. He gets there with the slide. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at right field. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Oh, that's off the plate.
On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
3-2 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Now here is Colson Montgomery.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. That's off the inside corner. Full count now.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Scoreless after one. Here on the south side, top of the second, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fetty, the tall righty, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Hard hit left side. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
No score here in the second. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Check swing went around. Now 1-2. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter Max Muncy.
And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next for L.A., Santiago Espinal. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground to short. Montgomery flips it, and they get the out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here on the south side, bottom of the second, Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
late on that fastball.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
One out man at first. Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Falling behind 2-1. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Drew Romo. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. Brings it in.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 17.
High in the air, out to right. Tucker on the move. that is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back at right field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Chucky Robinson. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Goes down looking. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Center fielder Andy Pajes.
That's down and in. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Late on that fastball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side in the third. It's the White Sox 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here on the south side as we go to the top of the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. That one's deep, and it hits the base of the wall, and the tying run is on base.
Up next
Nice
for the
line drive to the
Dodgers,
pull side right there, but he didn't
Mookie
spin
Betts.
off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So now 1-2. Ground ball left side. The throw to second is offline. And now a
Up
very
next for the
big at
Dodgers,
bat for Kyle
right
Tucker.
fielder, Kyle
He's been
Tucker.
such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. And now 3-2. Miguel Rojas up next for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. This one in the air center field. Peters drifts towards it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Two on, one out. And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter Max Muncy.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Inside, just missed. Two on, two. Outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's a little bit low. Santiago Espinal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The kick, the 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 2 outs. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here on the south side, ready to go, bottom four. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Santiago Espinal. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Chucky Robinson.
Ball 2.
Late swing, fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Fetty out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now, Chris Murphy. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call. That one way inside. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That clips the corner. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Iser getting loose as well. Down and in, moved his feet. Man at second. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. In time. Got him. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. All even at 1 apiece. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Check swing. He went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Slow roller to third. Espinal fires over to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki is done, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
To the mound now, they turn to Blake
49.
Trinan. He's been so good against lefties. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 17.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now it's the DH, Sam Antonacci. Now one miss. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two down, nobody on, and there's ball 4. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman,
And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
White Sox.
Iser gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Iser.
And now
Leading
Mookie
off the
Betts.
Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor Richards up and throwing. Hudson also throwing. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. The rare K for Mookie.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Garcia also getting ready.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The 2-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And a ground ball to first. To Betts at second for one. Back to first, not in time.
Now batting, right fielder, number 24.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Inside. Two balls and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Breaks his bat and pops it up. He's got it, and that'll do it. The White Sox leave one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Richards.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Once he digs in.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In the air, right field. Going back. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
For the Dodgers, third baseman, Santiago Espino.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
2-2. Just
Back,
misses
ball
with
three.
that one.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
Got him looking. That's out number 2. Now he's challenging a called strike.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Go ahead run on base. Chucky Robinson will hit next. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That misses.
Ball
3-1 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Peters under it. And that'll do it. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 7th, Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Got him. One gone here.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Tristan.
So up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. 2 down, nobody on, and that one fouled off. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Rojas with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 1 and the White Sox 1. Back at right field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. The 1-1. This one popped up. Mydroff under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pulled foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1-2 here.
Ball inside.
Upstairs.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Trevor Richards will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan Hudson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Too high.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on. Betts
Ball
takes
3.
low. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Stays alive. Out towards right center field. Montgomery on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
29,
roll into the bottom of the eighth.
Hernandez.
Jonathan Hernandez. Drew Romo steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Catcher,
Well, both
Drew
sides as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Liner to second and picked on the hop to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 17.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 2-1. Just
Ball right
missed.
down.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 1 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a 2-1 on the way. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's way high. And now it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Caught him looking for the K.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Ryan Hudson gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And the batter now, Santiago Espinal. That one in the dirt, ball 2. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Two down, nobody on. Got him. That's out number 3. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here on the south side, Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.